Hello and welcome back to another modern house tutorial. So for this tutorial today, we're going to be using smooth quartz as our main kind of material. So we're going to go ahead and get slabs and blocks into our inventory. And then the other two materials that I have here is just glass and white concrete. So before we begin, I will just let you know that I'm using World Edit, and also I'm using the World of Keralis Flows resource pack, and I'm in 1.14.4. So to start, we're going to use the smooth quartz, and we're just going to put one block, and then a second block, and a slab on top. And then we're going to go across, it'll be 32 blocks total here, so we're just, or rather 31 blocks total here, so we're going to go another 30 blocks back. And then on the 30th block back, instead of putting a slab, we're going to put, again, smooth quartz, and then another slab, just like that. So then what we're going to do after that is we're going to put a block on top here, another block, and then we're going to put a slab just like that. So that is going to be our kind of outline here, and then we're going to, for now, we're going to continue, just lagged a bit, we're going to continue this just back most of the way, but not the entire way back. It doesn't have to be an exact amount, we're not going to deal with this bit right now, we're just going to deal with kind of this side right now. So once we have this shape, what I'm going to do, I'm going to use World Edit to just copy and paste it back, but just basically make sure you've got 2 blocks back of this shape here. Okay, so once you kind of have this 2 blocks thick, we're then going to grab this top piece here, and we're going to copy the 2 blocks that we already have, and then we're going to paste that so we get another 2 block overhang along the top. So this should be a shape right now, and what we're just going to do is we're going to go ahead and put our glass in. That's going to be set 1 block back from the kind of lower level that we have. So we're going to just break all of the slabs that we have here and replace that with glass. That whole wall will fill it in with glass block. Okay, so that should now be kind of what we're looking at, and then we're going to continue the facade over on the left hand side. Okay, so what we're going to do for this part is we're going to count in 12 blocks from kind of where this is. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 12 right here. And I'm just going to break that so I know where it is. So I can break everything kind of up to this point. Okay, so now we should have this kind of area kind of freed up a bit. So we want to put our quartz is going to go like this, and we want to put it level with kind of where our top is right now, and we're going to just join it like that, so we should get that kind of shape. We're going to put slab across here so we can break all this glass, that kind of these 2 blocks here, and then we're just going to fill this all the way back, and once we get here we're just going to stop for now, but we are going to continue past that in just a moment. Okay, so whilst we're just waiting here, I'm going to put quartz there as well and continue the slab across the top here too. And then now, as I said, we're going to continue this back, so this is going to go back an additional 8 blocks, but the 8th block excuse me, the 8th block is going to be smooth quartz, just like the end of all of the kind of sections we've been doing. So then we're going to go smooth quartz just like that, 2 blocks up, then the slab, then another 2 blocks before we put the slab on it again. So we should have that kind of shape, and then we'll continue this all the way along and complete our outline just like we had over here. So that's the kind of facade now that we're looking at. Obviously, we now need to continue the top forward just like we have been here. So the top again is going to overhang by 2 blocks. So our kind of cantilever is going to already be 2 blocks further out than lower down. So we need to continue that the whole way. I don't know if that makes sense, but basically just I'm copying and pasting copy from here. And then one thing I kind of want to do is I want to leave this maybe as a balcony space. If you've watched my other house tutorial, I kind of did that in the last one as well. It works better for kind of a backyard balcony, but it might be good to leave as a front-looking balcony as well, especially if you're in a kind of secluded area. So I will, for now, I think I'm going to put the glass further back. If we find we're limited on interior space, which I don't think will be a problem, but if we do find that we are, then we can always change that. But for now, I think the glass is going to start at the same point as the glass on the other parts of the house. By the way, I should say the kind of awkward lower roof line that we've created kind of in this part, I think what I want to do is kind of make a split ranch type house, which is weird to apply to this kind of modern, but basically have a kind of half basement here to keep the ceiling height the same. So this will be dug down, and then this will be elevated. So that could be used to kind of separate different parts of the house. So it could be like kitchen and dining over here, living in the basement, sunken area, or it could be used for bedrooms. We'll kind of see when we've done the whole house, which isn't usually how these things would work, but we're going to go with it for now. Okay, so now what we're going to do is I'm just filling in the roof here. In fact, I'm just going to do that with World Edit. So what I've also done is I've just filled in this window here with glass. Now what you'll notice is there's kind of like a half, like a slab missing here. So we are just going to replace all these slabs with smooth quartz to fill it in as a full block. Okay, so we should have our kind of full facade more or less done now. It is quite a big cantilever. We're going to need to put some supports in just to keep my physics side from not losing its temper with me. So we're gonna continue kind of the house as it is back. I think this is going to be mostly symmetrical. I might play around with the cantilevering or the overhangs at the back, but the overall design is going to stay the same, I think, the whole way through, just for simplicity's sake, rather, for a tutorial. So I'm just going to continue kind of what we have here. What I am going to do is this kind of where we have the two separations, I'm going to close that off, the block after the window, to join it up. So I think then after I've done that, so I'm going to go the whole way around and just close up and get a kind of solid outline of the exterior, and then I'm going to copy and paste that back as much as we need, but that'll just be a second. So for now, just go around and kind of trace the outside of your house, so it's all got one solid outline that we can use for our exterior to complete it. Okay, so I've kind of completed that now. I've got my my full outline done, so we can see it kind of all joins together now quite nicely. So I've just gone ahead and copied that, and then I'm going to paste that so another 9 times. So there should be a total of 10 of the one layer you just did. That should be 10 blocks thick now. Okay, so now you should be looking at kind of a better view of what the house is going to look like in the end. So it's kind of halfway done the exterior for now. So what I am going to do is I'm going to copy the whole thing and flip it backwards and paste it, and that's just going to give us a symmetrical house. I'll take a look at the back and see if I maybe want to extend some parts more than others. Otherwise, it's just going to stay symmetrical if it looks nice. That's just to keep time down, keep it simple. If you want to play around with kind of where everything goes and how far out to bring each feature, then definitely do that. I'm just trying to save time. Oh, and I didn't copy it apparently. Okay, so that should, once you've pasted it, so just copy what you had, flip it, move over to one block, and then paste. So you should have doubled the total length of the house there. It's going to be spawning bats like crazy right now, but that's fine. So that should kind of be your exterior of your house. The one thing that I am going to do, just because the cantilever here is very extreme, and there is no realistic way that it would work, which is bothering me, is we're just going to put at least some sort of pretend support in. Even this probably wouldn't hold it up in reality, but just make sure that's centered, and then I'm just going 2 blocks like that. One of them is going to be exposed along the side, and just make a little bit of a feature out of it. I might extend it to be 4 blocks long. I don't know. We'll see how that kind of looks. That looks okay. So at least there is just some sort of respect paid to physics there, and if we want, we can also use that as a chimney in the upstairs. I don't know. We'll see when we get to that. But for now, I'm going to end the tutorial here. I'm impressed with myself. I've got the whole way through an exterior in less than 30 minutes, less than 20 minutes. So I think this will come in at less than 15 minutes when I've edited it. So I think that deserves a like. I don't know about you. And yeah, so if you want to catch the next part of the tutorial, then make sure you subscribe. I will be releasing it in the near future. In the meantime, thanks a lot for watching, and have a good one.